So I'm here with Randy showing off Archive and kind of being the curator for the Toronto Global Game Jam Arcade. And I got that right. So Randy, you want to tell us about the arcade?
Sure. Well, initially the arcade was going to be something more similar to the TO Jam arcade, where it was going to feature exclusively games made at the Jam. This year, either because there were fewer games completed at the Jam than we thought, or just people didn't feel like submitting or polishing them up, we didn't get that many. So instead we transitioned it into Toronto Global Game Jam Presents Arcade, because we've got a whole bunch of local games coming in. We have special guests coming in from Dames Making Games, some regional IGF nominees, some other folks, like I'm showing my game, which I certainly didn't make at Global Game Jam. It's turned into sort of more of a macro Toronto arcade, but I think it's the better for it right now. We've got a lot of great games out, a lot of great people, and it's a little early in the day, so we're still waiting for it to fill out a bit, but I think that so far the numbers have been just going up and up, so I'd call this a pretty fun event so far.
So what games have kind of like, something that you may have not got a chance to play before, but got a chance to play today?
Okay, well I gotta say one of the big highlights is Jazz Punk. I've known Luis Hernandez has been developing it for, God, I don't know, I think he's close to 2 years now, possibly longer, and I had not seen it in action until it's extremely, like, hey look, there are 3D objects phase. It's amazing, and it's a lot of fun, and it's really hilarious.
Yeah, it's generally like real. I'm like, what is going? I was watching that game for a good 10 minutes, and I'm like, some other person came in and was like, "What's going on?" I'm like, I don't know. And honestly, I'm very as confused as you are, man.
Yeah, I like farcical humor, and it does it really, really well.
Yeah.
Another game that's been fun to watch develop is Redshift from Frostfire. It's just come a long way. Like, the demo that they've got is essentially the same gameplay segment as one that they brought, God, I think maybe 8 months to a year ago to another event that I was organizing that was a playtesting session. And just seeing the difference in polish and completion level, it's really nice seeing things mature like that, especially when it's a friend making it. So
Yeah.
it's been pretty cool. I mean, realistically, there's a lot of really, really great stuff today, so I don't want to say like sort of this game is the best, because there's also games that I haven't even seen yet, because we're segmenting the day out between different groups. So there's a lot of things that I'm sure are going to be amazing, but I don't know about them yet. Yeah, we decided this year to just, because Troy in particular really wanted to try to do an all-day arcade event, just to see if we can get that sort of little bit of a festival feeling. And so we broke up the groups of guests and games so that each one is getting a highlight where they get an entire room to themselves, they get to be up on the projector with good sound and everything else. And that way there's new stuff constantly happening to keep people interested and keep people around for the whole day. And we've also got some talks in the afternoon and things like that. I think so far it's been a great structure for exposure, and yeah, so far the transitions have been happening properly, so I'm happy.
Awesome. All right, cool. Well, I'm gonna not continue to go on longer and maybe perhaps ruin future transitions. So we'll
Not going to talk about that.
All right, cool. Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Cool.